Hey, this is Swagger's doing Dishonored. This is mission 8, the Loyalists. We are back at the Hound's Pit on our full stealth walkthrough. There's Callista.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Thanks for the play-by-play. So this isn't a very long mission. And there's no direct achievements. Obviously, we're still going for ghosts, and we can't kill anyone. It's also a good idea to not kill, not even choke out people. Everyone seems to be highly aware in this, especially on this ground floor. And you're going to come to a conversation right away when we get into the bar where two guys are going to be talking. There's going to be other guys pathing through. You know, it can definitely be a pain, and you're going to have some opportunity to definitely take some people out, but there's nowhere really to hide them. So my suggestion is just to try to get through as clear as you can, and just let people wander, and you just keep moving forward. We're waiting for the big boy here. And then we're just going to pop down the street, and there's a guy there who's pretty blind. We probably could just blink above him, but... And again, there could be someone on the right side of the street. You know, there's a lot of guys here. I'd be saving constantly, just for safety. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in, and there's two guys having a conversation in here. So, I mean, we're going to be sitting. We're going to go across to the other doorway. I'm going to save there just to be safe. And we're going to go across this other doorway and pretty much just wait a while. You know, we're looking for the ideal situation. One of those guys is going to leave. Couple of minutes, couple seconds. You know, probably feels like minutes because I'm not used to just sitting around. But there's going to be another guy coming in. You get this stupid shaking. A lot of optionals. Really, you could pretty much book out of here pretty quick. But, you know, I like Pyro. I'm going to save him. Not that it does or doesn't do anything for your overall game. I don't know. But it's not that much more work, you know what I'm saying? We still got to do a bunch of stuff just to get completed anyway, so.
I thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
So we're waiting, closing in. We're gonna get this whole mission done in about 15 minutes, and then we just have the final mission, and we'll be complete. There's the first guy finally leaving. The first guy. See, this guy's gonna kind of come at you. Now we're gonna let another guy walk by. And there he goes. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's really no need to do this at all. We'll just throw him down at the bar. And then get Havelock's orders to learn a little bit more. And now we're going to go upstairs to try to find out what happened to Emily. And there's going to be a couple guys up here, but they're on their own. So yeah, go ahead and choke them out. So there's a guy in here.
Indeed, I believe
There he
so.
is. Two guys. And that guy just kind of goes in there and turns around, so just choke this guy. Right there, choke that guy, and then we can run up to the workshop after we check on Emily's information. Which is right here. Look at the pretty picture she made. It's pretty impressive for a young lady. It's nice. Good job. I guess I don't know if I've ever seen my face, so I don't know how good that is. So we can go back in this room. We just need to go out the window and sneak across the top. And that's going to get us to Callista. One of them. Whoever's not the chick that we saw in the staircase. This is Callista.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being... honorable military man. But
Take
Havelock
key.
will use Emily.
We need to launch off
Something changed in the Admiral as soon
the
as
flare
Lord
gun.
Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the Watch won't see him. The City Watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you to Emily. One last trip, I expect.
Everyone's so talkative now that everything's going to hell. Wham!
Take care of them. I tried as best.
Okay, so technically we're gonna leave, but you know, we're gonna go help Hero out. He's helped us out. We wouldn't be able to do all this cool stuff if it wasn't for him.
It's refreshing to converse with
Those
someone
guards aren't very impressive. I mean, it's all just sitting out.
Your expulsion from the academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there.
Okay. So we gotta go back to Havelock's room and get this blueprint.
Pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
So much chit-chat this mission. Everyone's so chit-chatty, they're just talking. Wolf down some hagfish there. Remember, there are still enemies out and about, so be on your stealthy behavior, especially with the stilt boys running around. And there are going to be 2 more guys down here that spawn probably almost exclusively because of this section. But they're really easy. It's going to have a little conversatione here at the front of the door. And then one of them will go... Ooh, did I just miss a guy going downstairs? One of them will go inside where we need to go. One of them went into that room. Whoa, not very perceptive. Chokey. The blueprints that he needs are in the trash can. Did he take his bed with him? Wasn't there a bed right there? Whatever. Took his desk. I could see him taking his desk, but his bed was kind of crappy. Anyway, those are the blueprints, and that's an empty bottle. Let's go back to Puro and Sokolov. Sokolov! And I missed the shortcut here to just go straight down. I gotta go all the way back to Emily's. Here you go, buddy.
Astonishing.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressive.
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Okay, so we get a kill, no-kill option here, and obviously for our stealth walkthrough, we want to put them to sleep. So we need to power it up. It only needs 1 whale oil canister.
All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
So use the dispenser. Plank. Grab the canister, jack it in, fill her up. Boom ba doom ba doom. Go into stealth. We just got, there's a lever. No, it's at the, we were just there, right here. The lever, there's a lever. See the lever? Do you see it? Do you see it? No? No? Lever, pull it. Warmer, warmer, colder, 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 getting cold, getting warmer. There we go. Jack it in. Woman!
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations.
Okay, so all the bad guys are now gone, and all we need to do is get down to Samuel, and we will be on the last mission. I will see you guys then.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do? Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.